You should take in everything about me, too.
Okay.
The pains, wounds, memories, heart. I'll give them all to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Himeno's that was really sweet. I don't know.
Hello there.
Boy. Boy, did you not see me getting my flirt on? And you came in here? With your suspicious hello there! I was just talking to Himeno, who was wearing her secondary outfit, which is, I have not mentioned it, pretty scandalous, but alright. And then you show up when she was like, you'll be ready to take all that in, right, Shell? Okay. And you're like, hello there! I swear. Or at least the recap portion of this episode.
Oh!
So I've just been going through this. The first time I've ever gotten 3 traders without, like, knowing who the 3 traders were. Or 3 voices without knowing who the 3 suspicious voices were, rather. I don't know who it is yet, George. Actually, let's take a peek. Yeah, so I didn't know yet. And I was just like, let's just pick these people. And there's 3 voices here. So we know that there's only one here. And we know that it's not Agito. We know it's not Zenji. Could be Sojiro. Could be you. We know it's not Mana. Well, since there's 2 here, we know that you're one, and you're one. There's 3 here, and there's 1 here. Ugh. So it could be any of these 3? We can't narrow this down anymore? No, you 3 are in the same location. That sucks. So it's one of you 3. And I can't narrow this down anymore, can I? No, but I can do dives on the both of you. And hopefully it's one of you two. That's just where I am right now. I don't know. I should probably just shoot through these. Yeah. And then by the time I do memories for this episode, I'll be ready for the next floor and we'll just be set. So yeah, I'll stop recording here. And you guys can, I guess, since this will be at the beginning, you guys can go and make your quick guesses for which one of those 3 do you think is the... No, what am I doing? I might not even need to focus on that if I just go to voices and do a dive on these 2. Because I know for a fact you 2 are suspicious. So let's dive on. We need it not to be you. Because if it's you, Sojiro, we're in trouble. Which means we have to get rid of somebody who is innocent. So hopefully it's not Sojiro.
See it.
If it's Toya, we've already gotten his max camaraderie, so it doesn't matter.
This is...
Yeah, it's Sojiro's mind. This is the second dive we had to do on Sojiro. Why are you always suspicious, Sojiro? Calm down. Stop running. Slow down. Get over here. Hey, wait. Hold on a second.
This could mean serious consequences. This isn't good. This whole erasing is... It's unlikely. Unadvisable. It may all just be an act. It could be said of you as well.
It could be said of you as well.
In this current situation.
Just as thy name is Jen.
Different character. My bad. Something's wrong. She doesn't see this way out of my situation. She doesn't seem to have an external...
We're set? Oh, thank goodness.
Truthfully, I haven't found our time together so dislikable.
Then stop being so suspicious, sir. Every single time.
Come with us.
Calm yourself, mans. Great. Then we'll do a dive on Toya. Who, honestly, hopefully is the traitor, because then I don't even need to figure out who that last suspicious voice is, and I can just walk through with a team that I like. Because I can also live without Toya. I like him as a character, but I can live without him. On the battlefield. Although he has been really useful for, one of his moves just attacks every, like, mechanical thing on the map and has a chance to stun them, and one time I was just like, yeah, just run that one, and he stunned everyone on the map, and that was a fun time. Hoo boy. Alright, let's do a dive on you. Now, yes, use a deep vision. Vision point. Go ahead. Boom, boo doo 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 boo doo boom.
I see it.
I could fall asleep to the Vision Point music.
This is...
Toya.
Huh?
Toya's mind. This is a handsome man's right here. Look at his attire.
Now, we may need to just keep moving.
The most dapper. Second, maybe to Agito,
Hey,
because
wait.
that man's is dapper too. Man, am I glad Agito is back. Thank goodness. Alright, it's
I'm
you.
sorry the way this worked out, but I'm taking my leave now.
Toya.
What do you mean? Toya, So you're the traitor.
Oh my goodness. I've been having pretty decent luck with this run. Won't lie. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself because next floor there's 2 traitors and it could be 2 of the people that I need. Let's hope it's not. Fingers crossed. Alright. So it's Toya. Good to know. So I don't even need to worry about the rest of this. I can just run through here and yeah, just start finishing things, go to the memories, and then this episode we will do memories for this one and maybe memories for the 4th floor too. Maybe. I think we might eliminate Toya this episode. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm going to be recording this over a couple of days. Because it's just me casually playing at this point. So let's do Breakthrough. You guys probably won't see any of it because there's nothing special on this map. No. Alright. Well, let's watch Toya die. Good day, good people. Your United States Aviator is back in this fine day in the year of the Aviator. Probably the official start to this episode. Toya was our traitor last time, you guys. Unfortunately, but very fortunately, really, because we didn't have to do nearly any work to get him to the top of the leaderboard. He was just there because I forgot to bring him on missions, and I was like, well, he's the traitor. Thank goodness. Alright. I don't even know who the last voice is. I guess with this we can determine that you were safe and you were safe. So the other voice had to have been George, because one voice had to be here. So I got lucky. 2 out of 3 of these people I need to get max friendship with. Toya was not one of those 2. He's the one that I didn't, so we got lucky again. This run through we've actually been really lucky. So lucky, like legitimately extremely lucky. So let's just go ahead and eliminate Toya. Also, everyone's max friendship happens on the next floor, doesn't it? Which means no matter what, I will reach max friendship with the 3 that I need. Oh, that's hype. Wait, I don't have to eliminate any innocent people. Wow, that's shocking.
I was thinking it was about that time.
I was thinking so too.
No sense wasting time if we know what we must do.
Because time is money.
Well then, shall we commence the slaughter?
Okay.
Such a pain in the ass. The one I want to kill is the end.
Curse you, the end. Once I get to where you are, I shall smite you with my justice.
For I am justice!
You guys, you don't know how much George tickles my fancy. For I am justice.
Let's get this started then. No hard feelings, mates.
Love you, Mana. Take care, Spike here. Alright, let's see what Toya's little thing is. It's a shame I can't vote for myself. And thus, our traitor is, I wonder who? Is it you? 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 Could it be you? No, I am almost certain that it's our boy, Toya! A shame. That man's. He was so dapper too. He was such a dapper man's. You never can trust a dapper man's.
What a pity. Well, that's more of a subjective analysis, I suppose. I should say, what a pity for me.
Yes.
As for the rest of you, congratulations. You actually chose correct. Good job on spotting the traitor.
It was pretty easy once I stepped into your brain.
I thought I was keeping up the deception pretty well, but the results speak for themselves.
No, when I stepped into your brain, it was pretty clear that you were the traitor.
Such a pity, but I shall accept my defeat gracefully. You guys win this time. Don't waste it. Work hard and save the world.
This time. This time. There's so many... I need to get that last entry for the End's diary, and I know it's on this floor. Get him so we can get that diary entry. Because that's what I want more than anything, because that's the lore. I need the lore for this story. Give me the lore. No, 2 people voted for justice? How could you guys? That man is justice.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know.
We have another victim.
It happens. Let's go. We don't have any time to mourn.
We have to step over those who have been sacrificed and continue to move forward.
Moving forward.
This is...
Yeah. No! This frustration, this anger.
I won't be satisfied until I can direct all of it toward the end.
In the name of justice.
Come on.
Yeah, fantastic. This isn't just a numbers game. It won't be long before fatigue
I
sets
simply
in.
have no way of healing our mental states. I can't treat exhaustion.
Yeah, we can take a nap.
If this is a battle of attrition, I think the Ends already got us outmatched.
Life as a soldier means...
Yeah, that's fine. I've heard from you, Nagi. Just wanted to see the quotes from the people who we had since eliminated. And so, yes, the final voting floor. Civilization's memories. New equipment's in the generator, that's fine. Hopefully everyone has the golden one, yes. So we are set to do some things. George, what's up? Show that thing, Tilde. I have something to ask you too. But I don't. That's rare. Rare? The fact that I called you by your name?
No.
I wanted to play it off like I didn't notice that, though. Do not mind. We are comrades who both aim to subdue the End, after all, in the name of justice. Isn't it easier to achieve a more intimate relationship by calling each other by our names? Oh, why do you have to get so intimate? That expression from you is distress? You feel distraught by me suddenly requesting a more intimate relationship, and therefore you are thinking of leaving now.
Huh?
Wait, what? That would be troubling for me.
And?
If you're gonna be loud all on your own, I might really leave right now. Oh. Oi, matey. Matai. Please, wait, show. I feel that speaking with you broadens my horizons. And how does reading facial expressions factor into that? I've started to think about justice more on my own. And it might be due to spending so much time with you. So that's why you wanted to talk? That's what you wanted to talk about? Yes. Wouldn't it be great if justice has many different forms? When I think about that, I begin to wonder what the people who we've been sacrificing thought of while fighting. That's what I've started to think about. That is actually really interesting. That is something that we don't know. If we can get that information from George's side quest, which would only be available on a second run. Okay. But mulling it over makes it hard for me to move my body about. So that's how it is. Indeed, Joe, can you join me for a bit? If I get my body moving, maybe I'll have less hesitation.
I see.
Move around, huh? I'll join you.
Go!
Arigato, Sho! Shall we be off then? Zen of Justice. Alright, well. Oh!
Hello there.
Well, I was not expecting you. I was just about to say, well, let's get these other two, knock out these missions, and then we'll end the episode there. But no, we have Child of the End.
You finally showed up, huh? I
Right?
have a ton of things I want to ask, and I need answers.
Please.
There's no need to glare at me. I've already explained that I'm not your enemy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's see here. Why don't we talk about the world a bit more today?
Yes, please.
The world you all know and live in rests on an extremely precarious balance. It is so delicate that if even a single major phenomenon were to occur, the entire world could collapse with ease.
Okay.
And yet, the world continues to exist. That is because there is a deterrent that maintains this balance and prevents the fall.
Is it me?
The deterrent takes the shape of 12 stones which continue to protect the world.
Oh, never mind. It's all of
The
us.
fate materia, presiding over fate itself.
Ooh. I guess I never actually questioned why they were called fate materia.
Fate materia?
These materia are imbued with the ability to make adjustments to any factor which might disrupt the world's equilibrium. If some rebellious person threatens to destroy the world, for instance, the material will suppress it, all unseen by normal people. Or instead, if the world were to stagnate, the materia will lend power to someone worthy who could usher in a new revolution.
Interesting.
This force that guides the world behind the scenes is something you might recognize as fate.
And
Okay.
these fate materia did all that in order to protect the world.
Correct. They are a force which can do wonders, and they've always protected the world.
And the end is this phenomena who was trying to destroy the world, quote unquote, so he could draw on all the fate materia because he really just wants revenge on Shale.
But that doesn't make any sense. If the fate materia are supposedly deterrents that protect the world, why aren't their powers being used?
They are.
The world is on the verge of destruction right now because of the end.
That's a logical question. The answer is a bit more difficult, I'm afraid. One might say the materia are functioning properly, and yet not.
What do you mean and yet? What about and yet not? I don't get that part.
This isn't the time to be cryptic.
The 12 stones, which used to be known as the fate materia, do not exist any longer within the world.
What?
The stones have changed their appearance and become will.
What?
10 years ago, mankind got its hands on the fate materia, and it was decided the stones should be implanted. They were implanted inside human children. The ones who received the materia also received their grace. They received a special power beyond ordinary men.
No. This can't be.
That's correct. I'm speaking about each of you. You and your allies received fate materia, and now you are vessels for miracles.
Okay, that much I got.
The world's deterrents reside in our bodies? But why? Why would they do such a thing?
I believe I've already answered that question. They implanted the stones in you to save the world. In time, you will come to learn the fate you are burdened with, as well as the origin of your sins.
Forgot all about that guy. We read that one story last episode, or was it this episode? It was last episode. Because I released that episode earlier this week. It's just kind of weird because I've been like on and off playing this game, because now I'm just like casually playing. So that meteor that was heading towards Earth, we used the fate materia, implanted them into humans so that that will could stop it.
Wait, I still have another question that He's gone again.
I'm sorry, Joe.
12th fate materia. I'm sure that's what he said, but there are only 11 of us.
Oh, the other one's the
There's
end.
still too much I don't know.
You don't
Just
remember that,
what's
Joe?
going on here?
Alright, well, that's not what I expected. I'll be completely honest. I guess we'll just walk through and get Agito's again, because why not? Let's do it. Skip on through.
No.
Seriously?
Let's go. We'll just get all of them again. Yo, it would be a shame if we lost Agito again this floor. I'd cry. What's the matter? You have an especially serious face today. That's just your imagination. I'd like to hear that story properly.
Well,
Ah, yes, I'll tell you everything. Well, thank you.
now then.
Now, where to start, where to start? I want to be blunt. The man in your story. That's you, right? And why do you ask that? I want to know why you're telling me something that you obviously seem reluctant to share. I've told you, this is proper course for the treatment of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need more treatment, right? Yeah.
Indeed.
Treatment, sure. So you're giving in. Are you curious of the content? I see. So there might be a murderer on the loose within our fellowship. And before judging the traitor, it's best to eliminate whomever is a threat to your safety. And you wish to confirm that I'm indeed a murderer, is that
I don't know.
It's very possible. Well, how straightforward. Well, let me address these accusations, and then he just stabs Sho in the chest. You are precisely correct. I'm the man in the story. I turned my back on the law and committed murder. I'm sure this increases my likelihood of being targeted in the next judging. Well, if you're the traitor this round, then yes, it absolutely does. However, whether I'm a traitor or not is not a separate matter. It might be prudent to denounce me so hastily. But I should stop this. I don't want to appear as though I'm pleading for my life. I see. But it's up to me whether or not I trust you. And how about this? Do you trust me to watch your back, knowing that story about me?
What?
Should we put it to the test?
Yes.
Only if you'd like to. I'd like to. Let's do it.
Oh.
How courageous. Well then, let's go. Creed and sin. I didn't expect that man to be a traitor, I won't lie. Nagi will grab yours, even though we've read yours before.
Yeah.
Come on through. Sure, let's go.
Huh,
Skip on through it. About you being odd.
Yeah.
Skip on through it. Let's see some combat. Cool. And then we will grab... Mana should be done, so we shouldn't have to do anything with her. I played that in the off time. Gotta ask her. Keep telling you to stop, but you keep pursuing me. Don't tell me you're sadistic. I just wanted to talk. I missed how blunt and off-putting you were towards me. Doesn't seem like I have the right to refuse. You're a troublesome one. Sorry, I guess. Spend all the time you want with me, but our opinions will never intersect. You, who wants to save the world, and I, who cares nothing about it, have two distinct values. Two distinct values. I've been curious, why do you have no interest in the world? Because I don't want to think of it as important. Is there a problem with that? No, not a kind of, sort of. You live on the world, on Earth, but you know, it's a big deal, I guess. But I just don't understand. As long as I have this power, I don't allow myself to think that anything, that any one thing is precious. So there was something then. Would you mind telling me about yourself, I mean? Why?
You're right.
Because I want to know. Isn't that reason enough? How about this then? Prove to me that you're worth telling this to. You want to test my skills, huh? Well, I am one of the most skillful people in the game. Talk about my premonition. Well, are you too scared? Bring it on. Let's go. Let's go. Seems like you're confident enough. Let's see if you're all talk or not. Alright, and then we have her mission too. And I guess we'll do a couple of those, or maybe all three of them today. Why not? Why not? We'll go through Mana's real quick because, well...
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Who was really?
Why do we have another gold one? 2 in a row?
Care to come along, Sho?
Ah, her Max friendship scene. Of course. But we're just gonna skip through it. We've heard it before. It's different? I can't just auto through it.
But it's possible it lays on a path that I cannot walk with you.
Are you the traitor this time?
What do you mean?
You know, I believe that it doesn't matter what happens to me as long as it's done for you.
Oh no!
However, things are different now. I want to appreciate myself more. And for that reason, I need to live on, even if it would mean I'd be your enemy.
I see. I suppose we'll cross that bridge if we get there.
Quite. I really hope that such a time never does come.
Oh no.
But I won't regret it. I was able to appreciate myself a bit more thanks to you. Cheers for everything you've done for me, Sho.
It'd be great if we can stick together till the end.
Indeed. It'd be nice if we can. I hope I can. Together with you. I really do hope so.
Oh no, she's the traitor. Crap. Because that was a different scene. That was totally different than the one we saw before. Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap. Well, that means we'll probably have a different scene for Agito too. That was wild. I actually did not expect that at all. For the fourth floor, when they get their little special scenes, there's apparently 2 different ones, I guess. One for if they're the traitor and one if they're not. I'll have to test that out. With a battle, clearly. We don't need to talk, we just need to go and do some missions. Huh. That's bothersome, to say the least. Character mission here, that's Himeno's. Who do we need, more importantly? That one, and then another one here. Let's just start with... Whew! Okay. Mana, you can stay close. Himeno, you can come up close too. Agito, you can be on that side. I didn't read the details. Defeat all the enemies. What enemies do we have? Nobody really special except the boy in the back. And who else do we want to bring? Let's just bring Sojiro. Alright. So Mana's probably the traitor. And there's 2. That hurts. I think it hurts more because she got a different scene. Form is pettiness.
Huh?
What? What?
Let's do this.
Alright, y'all are right there. That's fine. Critical back attack. Wow, both of those hit? Disappointing. Alright, that was just a bad walk. I can probably get to him if I go this way.
Justice!
Justice. And a shot to the back.
Take this!
Excellent. Who else is on the side? Mana. The probable traitor. Oh, the sides are literally right next to each other. That's fine.
Let's
Way
go.
up there.
Let's get this show on the
How
road.
much I can do there. I can't even go too far with Agito.
On my way.
Cool, I guess. Oh, you're hurt. That's not okay. I'm surprised they targeted Himeno. She was further away. Those savages. Can't believe it. Defense mode, whatever. I'm surprised you didn't walk up and shoot. Huh. Clear your mind of all mundane thoughts and you will find even fire droll.
No.
George, that's not... George!
This looks bad.
Does it? You're probably fine.
This looks
But
bad.
we'll have one of your friends go first. You have an area attack? I don't think so. Oh, you do. Wait, what? No, I just read that wrong. You do. Right here.
The time has come!
Oh wow. That move is
Here I
cool.
go.
Excellent.
Excellent!
I forgot that you said that. I just say excellent sometimes. Me and George, I feel him. There. Oh no, that one didn't attack the other one. I'm a fool.
And away we
That
go.
was a waste, but I guess you're right here, so it's not that much of a waste.
How's this?
On guard!
I really love her saying on guard. I hope she's not the traitor this time.
On my way.
Agito, do better. That's your job, to dodge.
Brace
Do your
yourself.
job.
Is that really all?
This looks bad.
Ah, sure, you're fine. I'm just gonna send you in. If you die, you die. Oh no, we're good. Cause you crit hit like a maniac. Thank you, show. Alright, I need you to dodge. Do your job.
There you
Agito,
go.
do your job, but you're hitting crit hits, so I can't be too mad at you. Is that close enough to attack? It's not. That boy is, though. Oh, you might.
Come on, that's all you got?
Wow. What the heck was that? Agito, what? Never seen you do that before. Without worldly importance, impermanence. Clear and serene as a polished mirror or still squatter. Retributive justice. George, what exactly are you? What the? Demare. Damare? I see it all. For great justice. So have you seen like
This looks bad.
what they consider justice or something?
Man, I'm
I guess we'll start by coming here and hitting a quick summon allies. Nobody waste your time walking.
Come on!
Justice!
Justice! You're gonna get hurt, but you're not gonna get that hurt, right? Well, almost half, but that's not that hurt. We did like half of it.
This!
Oh, because you did not get a crit hit that time. Show might die, but maybe not. Bind.
Saw that coming.
Oh, you've been taking tips from my boy, haven't you?
Take this! There you go!
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself. Oh, this man's is just one hit away.
Damn it!
Here I go.
So what are the moves here? How much health do you have?
Ha! 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 There!
Close to none now.
Let's go.
And I guess the move here might be to do... to walk more this way? I see, that's how that move works. Now let's to do this. Take a step that way.
How's
Take them
this?
both out. Flame on. It's game.
Is that all?
Oh, it is. That's it. Alright.
I see.
A new perspective shouldn't be such a bad thing. I've always thought people's minds were filled with justice. It's like I'm seeing a whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. It's such a problematic plight, but I might be starting to see change.
I see.
I see. Problematic plight. I can use that. That side of you doesn't seem to change. Alright, and then we have his character files, which don't seem particularly useful. And I feel like we probably S-ranked this. I can't see how you could have done it in 2 turns. Yeah. I was gonna say 2 turns, maybe. I don't see how you could have done it in 2. Alright. So. Let's hear the voices. I know Mana is probably a traitor.
Let's do this
Do
in
not
style.
hesitate.
You really
Don't
are
look at
awake.
me.
Okay, so there was one voice. I just didn't hear it. It might have come through that ear. You guys might have heard it, but I didn't hear it. Hey, Sho, come here for a second. I don't know. It's probably not George.
Seriously?
I don't. I truly do not know. I think it might... You're... How many people did I bring with me? So we eliminate 2. I'm here. Mana's a suspicious voice. She might not be a traitor. She's a traitor, let's be honest. Can I talk to George now? I can. Preach, sir.
I've been meaning to see you, Sho. Now, behold, the new and improved me.
Excellent. Your voice lines. I can't wait. I want... Oh, wait. I don't want to.
If you won't acknowledge me, then who will? I shall wait until you change your mind, Sho.
Okay. I'm glad they voice acted the the other line, too. But let's actually go and hear his vocal lines. His ending camaraderie.
I've been meaning to see you. Now, behold.
Yeah. We heard it. I heard you the first time. What has changed?
Let me show you.
Okay. By all means, go ahead, sir.
Well then, let's see what you've got.
I see what you're doing, Sho.
What is he doing?
You're trying to see what I've learned. You're seeing if my transformation is righteous or merely superficial. After all, the old George would have prattled on with you to zero avail.
The old George.
So this was your plan, wasn't it, Sho? You were trying to test me all along, weren't you?
Yes.
Supposing I did, why would I want to spoil it?
Ooh.
I see. If you already knew me so well, you already knew me so well.
Well, I guess you actually did change.
Best line in the game.
I know, right? I feel like my outlook on life has broadened more compared to the old me.
So you found your answer then?
My answer?
You were concerned about it, remember? If our actions, the judgment, were an act of justice.
I am aware of that. Justice wasn't the one who wavered. It was my heart. Each person has their own justice and reason for climbing the tower. Coming to know them and their rationale made me doubt if I was correct.
I see. So what are you gonna do now?
My path has already been set, Sho. If everyone is correct, we must keep moving onward. We must continue to carry out our own justice.
So, does that mean you haven't changed at all?
That isn't true. It means I'm able to keep moving forward while carrying on other people's justice. But it doesn't matter if it's justice or not. Even though others have their own justice, I shall follow the path that I believe in. That is my answer.
I see.
And as such, I have returned with a spirit as firm as steel. That I have. As it were, I am now Hyper-Psychometrist George!
I'm sorry, you're what?
Such a loud guy. However, it's good you're back to yourself.
You're happy that my moxie has returned, yes?
Moxie. His audacity.
I can even read
temerity.
the expressions in the back of your mind now. You have my gratitude, Sho.
A bond with George, max camaraderie. We made it. Okay. So if we look at the vision, because her scene was different, I'm gonna pin her with a yellow flag. I'm really suspicious of you, Mana, and I don't want to be. But I think I gotta be. And who else is here? Nagi, Zenji. Just Nagi and Zenji? Right? Yeah, just Nagi and Zenji after them. So, are my three voices Nagi, Zenji, and Mana? I'm only assuming Mana because of the different scene. Is my big issue. We could just walk into her mind right now. We have 5 VP. If Mana's wrong, I'd be very pleased. But I'm almost certain that she's not, so let's go ahead and do it. That's not the purpose of this episode, it's not. But I'm pretty sure the 3 voices, and I'm gonna confirm them in this next mission. Whose mission do I need to do? We'll do Sojiro. What are your details? Defeat all the enemies. What enemies do we have? Not even one of the big boys. Yeah, we do have one of the big boys. I take it back. So we're gonna walk through with Sojiro, Mana, Nagi, Zenji, and we'll bring George, because I like George a lot. I'm so glad that he made it all the way through. Does that mean Marco? Yoko. I'll have to... I need to check, but it almost feels like everyone who was in my original party is about to be a traitor, except for Agito. I suppose I have to trust Sojiro. What's the matter? The enemy is right in front of you. Are you afraid to turn your back in my direction? Perhaps you prefer me to take up post on the front lines, is that it? No, you're our healer, and you've done pretty much no healing. We haven't needed much healing.
Go.
I feel like you're the bigger threat.
How's this?
On my way.
How's this?
Mana, you walk up, you more than likely dirty traitor. Use an impact. Your scene is going to make me cry. I'll give you that.
This.
Show, you gotta hit these things.
Move out.
I know Mana's probably a traitor, but I really don't want to see her go.
Yeah.
I'll tear him apart.
Is it? No, there's Zenji and George. So that, okay, well, someone help him out.
Good.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids? In this case, we'll just do a quick defer to you.
Too damn easy.
2. We'll scout ahead. It's just some flamey boys. And you guys help him take him out real quick. Thank you very much. Flamey boys, you guys go ahead and move forward. Okay. I don't know why they just like zoomed in on that one barrel. I'm not a fan of that. Not a big fan of that at all. That boy is moving closer. Other fire boy will probably move closer too. Hopefully, I guess. Defense mode. Didn't help out your twin brother last round. What are you doing? Why did it look like he was about to attack his flame brethren? I don't know how I feel about that. They're going crazy. I know how I feel about that. That's completely fine.
Let's do this.
That's a-okay by me now that I think about it. Alright, so we're gonna walk this way, talk this way. Can I hit a rubble strike on the both of them?
I know
Also
you're
hit a rubble strike on the barrel. It did take out the barrel too, so that's a double. That was nice. That was pretty. You, for a swordy man, have incredible range.
Good.
Absolutely incredible. Phenomenal, absolutely glorious. I always praise Sho for being super useful, but Sojiro, super useful too.
Come on! Good.
Like Premonition, clutch. But Sojiro's side effects, fantastic.
Well,
it turns out our foes' vital points are quite the same as our own. Ah, the double-edged nature of medicine. By understanding where we are most vulnerable, you can heal with minimal effort.
but
And vice versa. The same knowledge allows to a physician to take a life with just as great of ease. All the while, without raising any suspicion. But make no mistake, that is not medicine, it is murder, and I have done that. After all, perfect medicine can never take a life. It heals absolutely.
I see.
Your grand ideal, huh? The thing you'll never compromise on. The more severe our ideals, the harder it is for them to coexist in this world. Sometimes we are faced with difficult decisions. Alright, Sojiro.
I'll tear him apart!
We'll keep moving. Keep on going through, okay, we'll go this way, Zenji. I believe in you to do whatever you want. I guess you two, Mana and George, you guys will hang in the back. Gosh, I'm gonna miss Mana. That scene is gonna make me tear up. Because Mana and I have had our moments. It's gonna hurt. Also, this boy will probably be able to attack this turn. Oh, he'll attack Nagi, and she is the dodge queen. Check her out. Didn't absolutely easiest call of my life. Easiest call of my life.
Let's do this.
In fact, check this out. You take the high road. Yo, wait, this is awesome. I love Nagi. She's so much fun. I give you the attack that has a chance to kill. Well, you just go and do Psychic Vacuum.
This power.
That didn't do much at all.
I'll tear him apart! Come on!
It's a crit back attack. And you get that back because you did a crit hit. That's my boy. This is gonna hurt you though. That hurt a lot.
More.
But
Even
brutality
more.
did do a decent chunk.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? I can't hear you.
Get wrecked!
So it looks like Nagi actually cannot counterattack from up there. Or assist attack, rather. I thought she could. I was gonna be like, well, no one can touch her. That woman's is untouchable. So let's go this way. And behind. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll just, like, nestle myself in here. Everybody hit yourself some crit attacks. Only one of you hit a crit attack. But that's better than Premonition. Nothing's better than Premonition. Who, boy. You get a side effect in there. Seal, Poison, and Charm.
Come on! More. Yeah, give me more!
Excellent!
Yo, side effects is busted.
Here I go.
And Mana, you kind of just walking around with them. They actually did not need you this time. That was still a killer outfit for you. I guess from here,
Let's go.
Nagi can easily get to the guy in the
Here
back.
I go.
Move out.
What's in? Is there anything in there? No, I guess not. We'll try it again. Do better. Still didn't do that much. And you actually hit her. How could you?
Come on!
Assist attack. Oh, you're very low.
Modulating my mind.
But look at that brutality.
Here I go.
This actually had mana attack for like the first time. Gift, impact.
How'd you like that?
Level 5 impact should do a good chunk of damage.
Take this.
Ouch.
Are you ready?
We saw 3 people. Can you make it to the other boy? Yes, because you have strange range for someone who is not a ranged character.
Out of my way!
Alright, and there we go.
You bastards want to play rough?
Are you ready?
And just like that, this match should be over.
Justice!
Thanks to Justice.
Excellent!
Excellent! What do you have to say, Sojiro?
Now then.
How was it? Leaving your back exposed for a murderer?
Yeah.
I can't judge someone by their past, but I know that I was able to trust you just now, that's all. Ha ha ha. Just the sort of thing I'd expect you to say.
But...
So is that the truth? You killed someone?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Even though you're supposed to be saving people.
Well...
Yes, one could say that I killed because it's my duty to save others.
What?
What does that even mean? It means precisely what I said. The life before me was lost, but I held on to my beliefs. The thing you couldn't give up, huh? What is that exactly? I like your bluntness. It's a good quality, but are you sure you wish to know?
Yeah.
Yes. I guess there's no sense in hiding matters. I doubt you'd freak out about hearing about me being a murderer.
Now then.
Have you ever thought of why the art of medicine exists? To heal wounds and treat illnesses, of course, to make sure people die less and live longer. Yes, indeed. Remove those two from the world and everyone lives peacefully. Of course, there will never be removed entirely, but that just leaves it to doctors to treat these conditions and bring peace. But that means treatment must be perfect. It's not easy, but I was able to deliver that to my patients. Right. It's true, you've done a good job of supporting our group here.
No.
No, you all are mistaking matters. You see, the credit is not owed to me, or is owed not to me, but to the perfected art of medicine itself.
Ah.
Just being thankful for it isn't sufficient. We have to, we don't have the proper words to repay our gratitude. The art of medicine deserves the utmost praise. It is purely sublime. A doctor needs to merely move his hands. A doctor needs to merely move his hands and medicine is performed. In the same manner that a sculptor is able to carve out the Venus from within a rock, I sculpt out life from within a patient.
But...
Then why did you kill? In the vast realm of medicine, life and death are not related concepts. What do you mean? Medicine is perfect, and in a world of perfect medicine, death cannot exist. There's no place for death.
What did you say?
If you use medicine right, there is no patient who shouldn't be healed. Is that it? Okay. It runs counter to what common sense tells us in this world. Now, there are patients who are just awaiting death, hundreds of thousands of them. I could not accept it. People whom medicine cannot save.
What?
Don't tell me you committed murder so that you don't have to face this reality.
Well...
You are correct. And thanks to my actions, the integration of medicine is... Holy heck. Their cause of death is murder, not medicine. You can't be serious! You're a nut!
Yes.
Of course I am. Why tell me the story? You could have kept it to yourself.
Well...
Who knows, maybe it was a passing whim. No, somewhere in my heart I wanted you to hear this. There's something about you that makes me lose my usual concern for facts and calculations. So Sojiro's a nut. A medicine nut, but a nut. This man's just crazy. That's right, great. This man's just crazy. And I'm gonna go back and talk to him, but he's crazy. Let me hear some voices. If this is correct, we should have 3.
You're a strict one.
I came here to uphold justice.
Someone in this group is a traitor. 3 voices. Someone here is a traitor. 2 people are a traitor, actually. Because we're on the first floor, the fourth floor.
Oh!
George, I don't know who it is yet. I actually am pretty sure, I think I'm 100% sure it's not Himeno. So I can safely say I don't think so. I gotta remember to talk to people. Actually, I don't need to talk to anybody since I haven't done a main mission. Or their side missions. I don't even need to do this. What am I doing? I need to go to Vision. Just to... I'm certain that it's you now. And I know since I took you in and you in. So, pretty much, everyone who was in my original group has just been like, hey, we're traitors. So that means you are safe, except for Agito. Agito's been chill. Thanks for being chill, Agito. So I gotta do deep vision on those guys. I'm certain that it's Mana, and I don't know who else it could be. It's either Zenji or Naki? Yeah, one of those 2. We'll do Himeno's mission now. Yeah. What are your details? Okay, that's fine. What are our enemies? And I should probably start getting used to the team that I have to use. Since I already... I guess I don't know yet. Alright. It's not a bad group. So we need to get used to having George and Agito, Sojiro, you 3 are traitors, but I sort of just believe that Zenji's not the other traitor. I don't know for sure. I don't. That's just a passing whim. So we can just start. We'll do that. I guess we'll do a deep vision. What time is it? Oof. Do I have the time to do a deep vision after this? Depends on how long this mission is. The priority for this episode, because this is the last character quest that you guys haven't seen, so I can do the rest of them in, like, in between episodes. Well then, I'm off. Cover me and show me what you're capable of.
Damn.
Wait, Himeno, don't overextend from the front line. What do you do? What are these jerks aiming at? What are these jerks aiming for me? If she loses, we lose the mission.
Wait.
Cool it. If you continuously lose your... So does she just start off berserk? What is this mission?
Let's do this.
Summon allies is no longer a viable strat.
My head.
Oh, she starts at 40%.
Let's do this.
She's fine.
Are you
And
on my
away we
way?
go.
Head.
Alright, Agito, you do your job. You go ahead and come on through here and use yourself a good old summon allies. It'd be great if Nagi was not the traitor. That would be my favorite. Because she gives everyone else a boost in movement, and that is just beautiful. That's why she's one of my favorites.
Here.
He's gonna get hit, but not for that much.
Get in my way.
Not for enough.
Come on.
Alright, that's fine, and then he'll be dead.
Come on.
Is that all?
That is all. Surprisingly enough, that boy is dead.
Let's go.
Where is Give me a rubble strike on these two.
What a shame.
Oh, what a shame.
My head.
I kind of just want you to chill in the back. Because you kind of suck right now. Going off on your own. What are you thinking? Nothing, that's what you're thinking. Not a thing. Here. George, I'm sorry, but how did you just miss? You were standing point blank. This man's was staring you right in the eyeballs. He was sniffing the arrows on your head. And you missed? George. What the heck? Yeah, I need you guys to come down. Push come to shove, Sho can use a daydream if he has to. It's a back attack, so it's gonna hurt. Flamethrower, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that man's, thank goodness. I don't know what ability he just used to not take any damage from that, but it saved his life. Absolutely, because that man's would have been dead. That's a back attack, I think, yeah. And an assist attack.
Justice is eternal.
Justice is eternal.
How's
Great.
this?
Alright, that's not too bad.
Let's do this.
This isn't true mission anyway, George. Y'all want another Rumble Strike? I call this one a three-man three. No, I call it a two-man Rumble Strike.
I know your moves. Good.
My head.
Great. Show you'll be able to take that out.
Good.
Thank you. Come near me and I'll reduce you to ash. This isn't a matter of testing skill anymore. We need to end this battle quickly. I guess I got a little too emotional. Yes, calm yourself.
Let's
Jeez
get this
Louise.
show on the road.
Alright, Agito, what do you want to do? So you go draw their fire, I guess. What gifts do you have? You have that one, that one, that one, that one. You don't have any area attacks. Sure, go ahead and use that. Why not? It's a heavy hit. I'm fine with it.
Ow!
Agito, I need you to start dodging like you used to. Ooh, confusion.
Oh, don't get in my way! Get wrecked!
He won't get to be confused because he's dead. He also got sealed at the end, so, you know. We have... what? Those
Come on,
two.
that's all you got?
Flux Evasion. I don't know quite what it is, but it is a hot move.
Ooh, too slow.
Thank you for dodging that, because that probably would have been the end of your life.
My head.
Come on!
I was gonna say, you're fine.
My head.
You're fine too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you missed both times? Who are you?
Good.
Thank you, Sho. Thank you for doing your job.
This might be kind of tricky.
Will it? You're fine.
Here.
Oh, you didn't take him out. You're not fine. You're
My
dead.
pulse is
You're
irregular.
barely alive. Hey. You. Do your job. Get yourself one of these.
Some peace of mind.
You didn't have to.
Excellent.
Synchronize!
Very kind of you.
Nice.
I'll tear him apart!
Very kind of you. What's the best move here? To defer to
Here.
you.
I'll handle this.
You don't do what don't go the wrong way to start. You go this way and hit a rubble shot on these two.
What a
lovers.
shame.
One of them's dead, that's fine.
Good.
Agito might die this round. That's just how it goes. Unless...
Ooh, too slow.
Oh right, no, I forgot. We healed everyone. Alright, take him out.
My head. Good.
Good. Great. Alright, then let's listen to Himeno and Sojiro. And then we're set. It's about time I hear whether or not I've passed your test. You already know this. You were great. I have to approve of both your strength and your straightforwardness. If I didn't answer, I suppose you'd bother me for eternity. But it'd be a bit severe. Alright, I'll tell you. No, that's not quite right. Rather, it almost feels like I want you to ask me. What is this weird sensation? Not that it's unpleasant or anything. I see. My pyrokinesis couldn't be controlled during my childhood. There were many times when I'd unintentionally create fire, whenever my focus increased. Little kids tend to gaze onto things they like because they're so straightforward.
However,
but it's nothing more than focusing your conscience onto the thing that's right in front of you. When I was younger, I kept looking at the things I liked and ended up burning them. So that's... It's depressing. The more I thought something was precious, the more I wanted to look. But if I did, it'd only burn and disappear. That's why I started to believe, if I have to experience this sadness, I can do without anything precious. That's the worthless human being I am, an empty shell who isn't allowed to enjoy such happiness. So that's why you excessively reject all your allies. I was scared of becoming too involved with you all and thinking of you as precious. But it's too late, and it's your fault. There's no going back now. There's a high chance that I'll hold a special feeling for you. Prepare yourself, okay? Okay. Whoa. Top secret classified document. Oh, that must, because we have all of the, well, we gotta read that one, I guess. Whew. Weird. Unlocking quite a few things today, and we have been recording for an hour, and that is in addition to everything else. Oops. Alright, this is gonna be a long episode. But that means next episode might be the finale of Lost Dimension. The true finale.
Teamwork is a
Could be
thing of
said
wonder.
Let's do this in style.
There might be a traitor in this. Oh. Right, Zenji is a suspicious voice. I forgot. So next episode... Next episode we knock out the 2 memory missions.
Hey!
Hey, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I actually, no, she's fine.
Really?
Yeah, she's just fine. She's a-okay. She's a homie. Alrighty then. I kind of hope it's Zenji. Let's see. We gotta talk to Himeno and talk to Sojiro. I guess we'll talk to Sojiro first because I think Himeno's will be better.
What's the matter? So earnest.
Well, I wanted to properly speak with you.
About what?
Your murder. That you aren't mistaken.
Are you serious? Such a binary reaction. I'm delighted you'd see me in that way, but saddened as well.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Let's talk. Unless I just chose the wrong thing. I sure did. Sure chose the wrong thing.
What's the matter?
Wanted to speak to you properly.
About what?
You know what. Well, I'll admit, that's an acceptable reaction.
I'm aware that what I did doesn't conform to our societal norms, and my actions can only be described as murder.
There's no music playing, so play that Danganronpa Becoming Friends music. Thank you.
But I have no regret for what I've done. and I know that people will never comprehend my choices. After all, who could possibly sympathize with my beliefs in this matter?
Outsiders shouldn't have a say in what you seek in this world. And it's not for me to tell you that your view of reality may be skewed.
Yes.
Nor is it my place to condone your actions.
I guess that's
confront
fair.
matters head on, don't you?
Well, we have a mound of problems. There's no time for anything else.
That's true. We have to save the world.
Problems? I'm not sure I follow you there. Is there a specific problem concerning me and my history?
You've told me about your world and your solitude.
And is that something to be considered a problem?
Yes.
You have the world in which you choose to operate, and I have mine.
Yes, you have a sort of reality that you live in. We've established that. But I live in that world too.
Yeah.
We've crossed paths in order to subdue the end. So your world's right here. And I don't want you to be a murderer in my world.
Ooh.
Well,
so I'm
if
going
this
to
is
kill
your
you.
world, it's your right to inject your ideals into it as well, I suppose. However, if you expect me to be persuaded so easily, you are misrepresented. I won't be talked out of taking lives.
Oh my gosh.
Then I'll stop you.
By killing
Will you stop me? Truly?
Yes.
That's right.
That's right.
Even when we have finished this battle and returned to our separate lives, I will stop you.
I doubt 1 or 2 lives will make a difference.
Then I'll keep at it. As long as I'm there, no more murders.
Well, then I guess you'll have to become my assistant.
If that's the only way.
So that's how you intend to ensure your ideals are justly meted out, is it? How fascinating. I'd love to see this sort of a world. But before we can really see all this come to pass, we must first save the day.
I don't know how I feel about Sojiro, you guys. I really don't. Alright, let's talk to Himeno.
I knew you'd come.
Yeah, I did. How's it going? Shall we go?
Yes. There's still a lot I want to talk about with you.
Wow, look at you. This is the most pleasant I've ever seen you. Appreciate you.
Earlier, do you remember when I said that I have no interest in saving the world?
Yes.
I do.
I'm sure you've realized by now, but that was a lie.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm the type of person who ends up hurting the ones precious to her. However, the world accepted me as is and allowed me to live.
That's fair.
Even though I hurt people the more I love them, the world still took me in. And that's why I love the world. It accepted me for who I am.
Oh, this is really sweet.
Hey, Sho,
Yes.
I want to save the world. Because it's really precious to me.
Oh my gosh.
I see.
This feels so out of
Then let's
character.
protect it together. We're more than capable of doing so.
I agree. Once we save the world, this time I feel like I can fully take in everything about the person precious to me.
Who?
So be ready for it, Sho.
Oh, okay.
You should take in everything about me too.
Okay.
The pains, wounds, memories, heart. I'll give them all to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Himeno's, that was really sweet. I don't know.
Hello there.
Boy. Boy, did you not see me getting my flirt on? And you came in here? With your suspicious hello there! I was just talking to Himeno, who was wearing her secondary outfit, which is, I have not mentioned it, pretty scandalous, but alright. And then you show up when she was like, you'll be ready to take all that in, right, Sho? Okay. And then you're like, hello there! I swear.
I had a feeling it was about time you'd show up.
Did you?
Would you care to talk about what happened 10 years ago?
Sure, actually.
Back then, an astronomer observed a gigantic meteor in the heavens on a collision course with the Earth. Further analysis concluded the meteor would strike the planet in 10 years.
Okay.
Wait a second, if that discovery was made 10 years ago, then...
That's correct. The impact will occur shortly. and it will be of such magnitude that the world will come to an end.
That can't be true. I've never even heard of such a meteor. Even if that fact was kept hidden, it would have come to light somehow.
It's only natural that you aren't aware of its existence. Do not worry, nothing was kept hidden from you. After all, the meteor isn't going to collide with your world.
But a different world.
Did I just hear you correctly? You just said...
You've established a close bond with your allies, have you not?
Mm-hmm.
Then you should have come to a realization by now. There isn't just one world out there. A world which escaped its destruction, and a world with no choice but to wait for its doom. Fate is cruel. Or rather, what's truly cruel is mankind for creating these fates.
What are you talking about?
We created
what
a
you've been
separate
saying
world.
makes no sense.
Mankind has no means of resisting such destruction. Even the fate materia are powerless to counter this threat. The future was decided long before the meteor would fall. But
10 years
mankind
ago.
could not stay calm and despair for 10 years. They would not accept this fate. And so they fought back until they found their ray of hope. Their one salvation against fate, a light in the darkness. And from that light, a new planet was born, identical to the doomed world except for one fact. It was not destined for destruction.
Mm-hmm.
This was mankind's choice.
Another world? You're saying that they created another planet. That's utterly ridiculous.
The idea may be an absurd one, but they drew upon the fate materia and its miraculous power to protect the world. And they also drew on the core materia, with its power to negate the fate materia's influence, in order to turn this possibility into reality. Together, they helped save the world. The 12 fate materia were implanted within 12 people who could bear their power.
Mm-hmm. Children.
And the core materia was forged into a stake to connect the worlds, yet sever one from the other. You are all too familiar with this stake.
It's
You
the
can
pillar,
sense the core materia's power around you, even now.
right?
Even now.
The core materia was reformed into the Tower of Destiny.
Yes.
It is known to you all as
The
the
pillar.
Pillar.
This is the state.
You have established a bond with everyone, and in doing so, you may yet be able to trigger a miracle. There is a man with a sad fate who was denied the very right to exist in the world. Please save him.
Please save me.
Please endure his grudge and understand that it's because he was not allowed to live. All I have left is to wish for you to see that. I'm glad we had our chance to speak.
Wait, we're not done talking yet.
I must go now. I must wait for that moment when death and despair call for me.
Oh my
Do you think
gosh.
we might meet again? One day?
Yes.
Wait! He's left once again, huh? What am I supposed to do now?
Well, okay. So we did find most of those pieces. 10 years ago, I guess another world was created. I thought that, like, a separate dimension was created. It seems like we've been sending, through judgment, people to the doomed world. Without their fate materia, so that's terrifying. And that's kind of them being erased from this world, sent to the other world, which is doomed. Which is the flashback we saw in the ending that we got. Save her real quick. Where is Tips? Is this at the classified document? In regards to the verification results of test subjects S11 and T12, we have determined that their abilities are closely linked to our ultimate goal. All related documents must be destroyed at once. Their data must be stored under high security within the central database containing all essential project information. So this is test subject 11. Normally a person may only experience a single future by virtue of only living a single life. But what if someone could shoulder the burdens of a third party? And through that, their lives live their lives multiple times. That may lead them to being able to open up countless new worlds of possibilities. With that new potential within their grasp, they would be able to choose a new, unseen future. This would become possible not through the power of a single person, but by borrowing the power of another. Through Test Subject 11, though Test Subject 11 still holds many mysteries, we have concluded that it would be possible for him to foresee a future. Such a future. Born of an entirely new causality. This too must be the will of causality. To begin with, how does precognition accurately see and thus determine a solid definitive future from all the possibilities available? If the future he saw were to be nullified, we can hypothesize that would mark the birth of an entirely new, unforeseen timeline. With that in mind, we posit the subject's power may not be to perceive future events. There exists the possibility that his power is not merely observing a future, but creating a new one. If this is true, then the subject's true fate skill may be to see raw possibility and shape it into reality as he sees fit. 2014. We hypothesize the Test Subject 11's precognition will allow him to choose between these alternate possibilities. If so, then what awaits beyond the possibilities of his own power? If he truly can choose multiple futures, then he may be able to assemble all past and possibilities into one temporal apex, a culmination of all possible outcomes. If such a miracle can be performed, then surely it would be enough to change the fate of the world itself. He may be our last hope. I don't know if they're talking about us or the end. And is he trapped in the pillar because he can choose said possibilities? I don't know. It's interesting. That's the one thing that I don't have, but I feel like the End's final diary will give it to us. But we have most of the story of this kind of unlocked. Here's a bunch of lore. That's fine. That's okay. Alright, then we're done here. We're done for this episode. Next episode will probably be the last episode of Lost Dimension, sadly enough. Which means next episode I'm going to go through all of this. Do these last two memory bits. This one and this one. I'll do all the character missions in my free time. And we'll just be done. It's crazy. It's crazy because we've been doing this series for so long. This has been a long series. And I could have probably finished this game in like less than a week. But I was like, I'll just take it 1 week at a time. What a ride. Alright. And I guess he interrupts you immediately after you get everybody's stuff. Reached a max bond with everyone. Max camaraderie. Interesting enough. So once I do those memory missions, maybe he'll also come up again? I would like for him to just say, save the end, save me, and then fade out. Because it seems like he can see all of the possibilities. I feel like the end might be number 11, but I feel like he could also be number 12. I don't know what his fate materia or his fate power is, but that is the end of Lost Dimension. I've been recording for 1 hour and 17 minutes, and I know I have other footage to put in there too, so I'll probably hopefully do quite a bit of cutting. Stay classy, passengers. Mana's probably a traitor. You'll find out at the beginning of the next episode. Toodaloo, flight crew. Oh no, that means we're gonna have to see our special erasure scene. This game is cruel. Toodaloo, flight crew. Yo, maybe we'll just save all of them and stuff. we already know what's happening, right? We can perform a miracle, right? Toodaloo, flight crew.